And here during the pandemic, we have been highlighting our doctors and nurses, our frontline workers, and today is no different. We are now joined this morning by Dr. Austin Adams, who is with Rousso Facial Plastic Surgery Clinic. And doctor, during all of this going on right now in the world, how has that shifted or how has that changed at your practice?
Well, I think that after the sort of ban was on elective surgery was lifted, we've actually seen quite a boom in procedures requested. I think patients during the time off had some time to sort of think about just general self sort of improvement, whether that's health-wise, and for some patients we fell into that category of services requested. And so now that that's lifted, we've seen a real rise in people who come complaining maybe of how they see themselves on Zoom consults and things like that, which is sort of an interesting thing, but it's sort of the world that we live in now, and it's something that I feel is going to continue to sort of incentivize people to sort of reach out to us during this time.
And what are some of the most popular or highest requested elective surgeries right now?
Right. Generally the summertime is a very active time for rhinoplasty or changing the shape of the nose. But even now with school and sort of that summer break being extended, or even school going to virtual schooling, a lot of patients seem to have more time to have these procedures done. And we've seen an incredible rise in our rhinoplasty procedures over the past few months. We've also seen about double the facelift consults that we typically see in the same part of the year. I feel that most people will be working from home, have a little more downtime to recover, don't mind putting on a mask while they go out in public while they're recovering, and I think that's really incentivized people to come and have these procedures done now. And sort of thirdly, the last thing that I found was sort of interesting were younger men, sort of in their 30s, coming in for hair restoration procedures. Again, I think it leads to the fact that they can continue to work, but working from home and sort of healing in the privacy of their home has really led people to take advantage of this opportunity.
What about for our viewers at home that may not want to go under the knife, but they still would like to refresh their look?
Yeah. We offer a lot of services, including sort of Botox and fillers and other in-office procedures. And one of the more common procedures that we've been doing lately is something called a liquid rhinoplasty, or filler to the nose. So patients who don't necessarily have the downtime or sort of the opportunity to undergo the procedure, they can make changes to the outside of the nose using filler. And we're happy to talk to anybody about those sort of differences in surgery and the procedures of filler, but for some patients it's really something that they enjoy and love.
And for those at home that are still a little bit worried, that are still saying, I really want to do something, but I'm afraid to go into that setting, I'm afraid to go into a doctor's office in general during the coronavirus, what would you say?
I tend to agree. I think that we all have to be careful with all of the behaviors that we do, and we understand that. And from our standpoint, we adhere to very strict sort of PPE precautions and social distancing and things like that within our clinic. But more importantly, when people decide to do surgery, we actually have 2 fully accredited ORs in our office. And I feel like patients really enjoy having that opportunity to undergo a procedure, but yet in a more controlled environment and sort of staying out of that hospital setting.
Okay, doctor, I know that you are a double board certified surgeon, which thank you for taking some time this morning with us. We appreciate that. How can people at home contact the practice, either via email or phone? One
of the best ways to get to us is through our website. We actually are there at drrousso.com or drrousso.com. And there's actually a link where you can sort of live chat us during the day and really all hours of the night if you have any questions or need to contact us in any way. And patients have really been enjoying that facet of contacting us.
Doctor, we appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And the bottom line is you're never too old or too young to take care of yourself. I'm Nicole Allshouse with ABC 3340.